Hey everyone, it's Mike from SEO Entrepreneur and Enrica from Mathemath. And we're laughing because not only do Enrica and I have opposite points of view on things for TPT,
But
the
I'm
advice,
working.
yeah, the advice we get from our kids about whether or not we should have an introduction like thing is completely opposite. What did your kids say, Enrica?
He said that nobody has an introduction anymore, that is the whole stuff, and nobody's gonna watch us if we have an introduction. What your daughter said.
My daughter said that when she watches my videos, it cuts off at the beginning. So we should play music at the beginning. So it's completely opposite feedback.
Okay,
Um,
never mind. We're here, and we have like this little theater at the beginning, so
um,
our viewer can settle down and start watching.
so so today we're going to talk about data because the question is always should we obviously you need to work on product covers and descriptions and previews, but how do you know what to work on? So I'm going to share Enrica's screen here. Do you want to
Yeah.
walk us through, actually, can you walk us how you found this page? Because I find if you're a beginner, this is all very.
Oh, yeah. Okay, let's start from everywhere you want. It's product statistics, and you click on it and you find this page. Mine is ordered by alphabetical order that I don't like. I prefer to see posted from the newest products to the oldest. At the beginning, I had like 3 4 products, and I knew every data by heart, and I was able to see if someone was watching at my products or not. Right now, I have like 154 products, sorry, 454 products or something like that. So it's a little more difficult to remember everything. And I need a way to look at them to see if I need to improve something, if I need to change or tinker with something. And what I do, there is a.
Oh, wait, before you download it, from this
Mhm,
screen, can you
mhm.
show us how do you know what the conversion rate is for your product?
Oh, yes, it's quite easy because you have all these labels, and from on the right you have reviews, and it shows you if your products have reviews, how many, and the average. Then you have the I will never be able to pronounce it.
Easel?
Easel. Okay,
Yeah, I
and
know.
I have a few,
Okay.
but I really don't think this is a thing. My personal feeling is that they are gonna end it soon.
Really? You think that? You think they're gonna?
I don't know. I'm hearing, that I wander on Facebook a lot,
Yeah,
and you don't. And what I hear, the feeling that I hear is that is not really a thing. And
that people
not
aren't really
many
using.
teachers are using it. It's complicated to sell. Sometimes it doesn't work properly. So
Right.
I don't know. Maybe I'm completely wrong. This is my personal opinion based on nothing,
Okay.
just a hunch. You know.
So sometimes, because I know that time is ticking, sometimes I hear teachers say, oh, like my conversion rate is 5% or my conversion rate is 10%. What do they mean by that? Can you show
Oh
it
yeah.
on the dashboard?
Okay. Yes, of course. I told you you have activities, and from here you can see page views,
Yeah,
product previews.
yeah.
If you have one, wish listed. If it's a freebie, you have the number of downloads. Let's see if I have an example. I need to change because at the beginning. Okay, here it is. Here I have a freebie, 136. Page views and 103 downloads.
So, and this on the freebies, it doesn't show us. it doesn't show us the conversion rate for the freebie, right? Like,
No, it
okay.
doesn't. And in theory, you don't have previews on freebies,
Oh
but
yeah,
I know a loophole. And as you can see, I have a freebie and it has previews. Not many people watched it. They
but
prefer.
is that because it was a paid product and you switched it?
No, 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 no. You can create a freebie and then you put it like $1.
Yeah,
You create your previews or
yeah,
video previews if you want, and
right.
then you change it back to free, but not from product edit, from
Oh,
the quick edit
from
that
the quick
is
edit.
on, yeah,
Oh,
and the
so,
preview remains there.
that's so smart. Okay,
Yeah, yeah. And
let's
then let's go to,
the
let's
sales.
stay
Yeah.
on track. Okay, sales. Here I have my sales
Okay.
and I have how many I sold.
Okay.
If I sold additional licenses
Right.
and weirdly enough, some people buy it, and then the conversion rate and
What's your best
earnings.
conversion rate?
My best conversion rate is around 31%.
Can you click conversion rate and will it sort by conversion rate?
No, it doesn't do that.
Oh, so
It's
frustrating.
yes, I
Okay.
know.
Okay, wait.
And I don't know why, because you can order it from for
Right.
everything and not from
It's a
yeah.
simple user interface. Okay, wait. I have a question. If you're watching this video in the future at some point, because we're broadcasting in the middle of the workday, and we get that. But for people who were here a long, long time ago with TPT, like at the beginning, has the dashboard here changed at all? Like, is it just that they don't update the dashboard and the statistics, or is this like, oh, back in the day, like, and maybe you know this, Enrica, like when TPT first started, is this a lot
Okay,
better than what you had back then?
I don't know. I'm here since 2019, and I would say that the dashboard hasn't changed in
Right.
these years.
Okay.
So they added ASIL or
Okay.
whatever the name is,
So yeah.
but nothing else.
Okay. So okay. So we can't sort here to find the best conversion rate.
Nope.
And how is the conversion rate calculated? Do you know, Enrica?
Yes, the conversion rate is the number of
Okay.
products sold
Yeah.
over the number of product views.
Okay. So
So,
can we? So I'm gonna switch to my screen here
oh yeah,
because I want to do math. so
yeah.
so for
You know,
that
I'm
first,
a math teacher,
this
so
is perfect. So for
maybe
the
I can
first
add.
product, you have, I want to calculate the. Tell me what the page views were, and tell me what the sold were, and I want to calculate. Um,
Okay, I have this Halloween mystery picture
yeah.
that has 26 views.
Okay,
It's
wait.
pretty new,
So 26 views. I don't even know.
and it sold 5 times.
Okay, so wait, I want to calculate the conversion rate. So this is 26 views divide. Oh no, it's sold. So 5 sales divided by 26 page views
Yeah, times
equals
100 if you want to create a
times
percentage.
100 equals 19%. Okay, let's flip back to your screen here.
Yes, here I
And
am.
was it?
19.23%.
Okay, so even though you can't see it on that screen, it is it's the number of sold
Why
resources
the
divided
why
by,
the screen is white?
I don't know, it maybe. Can you show us how to download the data into Excel?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
So you simply click on download to Excel
Okay.
and wait because I'm in Italy and we are not so advanced and
I don't think that.
my
I think it's your internet connection.
my internet takes time
Okay.
and eventually one day it will give me a CSV that
Okay.
is a data. No, I clicked on it. I sure I did. I'm sure I did. Okay, try again.
Oh, maybe.
And
Are you sharing your
maybe.
screen or the whole?
Okay, yeah, now it's thinking now.
Okay.
I save it
Yep.
and that's it.
Okay.
This
So
is what you had. Now, if you want to use it, I don't know if you're using, I'm more familiar with Excel than
Google Sheets.
the Google Sheets, but
Okay.
I think it works in the same way.
Yeah.
You open it,
We can't see
that's
your
it.
screen. It's white because it's not sharing. But I'm going to share my screen
I
because
don't know why. There is
yeah.
something wrong with it.
Okay, so I have
Okay.
my data in Google Sheets, and Enrica, I'm going to ask you for help
Yeah.
because I'm not in the Facebook community. Oh, and I'm going to say some things today that are controversial,
Oh,
but I believe that courageous conversations is how we make the world a better place.
yeah.
And I think by starting the conversation today and giving away some stuff, I think eventually we can persuade TPT to give us a better dashboard, right? Because
Oh, yeah, that would be
yeah.
amazing.
Okay, so I have here a Google Sheet that I'm going to share for
Hmm.
free, and I'll tell you how to download it in a bit. But this is, I imported it in my data, and I added the date here. I imported the data and I did some formulas, right? And I have here, this is the sold rate. Oh, can I zoom in? Let's see. Oh, I'll just zoom in here. I'll make it like 150%, 200%. Now it's gigantic. Okay. So
Wow, that's big.
so I have a formula here, which if you don't know spreadsheets or you don't like math or you don't like whatever, it's hard to come up with the formula, but I came up with the formula. And then this value here is from the CSV, and L2, for those of you who are watching,
Mhm.
L2 is just the data. So this is the conversion rate stuff from TPT. And you can see because the numbers match, so the calculation is correct. It's sold
Yeah.
versus. Okay, so my question to you, Enrica, is what is the Facebook and the TPT community saying is a good sold rate?
Okay. They say that between 4 and 7 is a good rate.
Okay.
So if your product are between 4 and 7, they are okay. If they
Okay.
are below 4,
Yeah.
you should do something, improve covers or
Okay.
previews or whatever, or lower your price.
Perfect.
If they are above, you might think about raising the price.
Okay. Because if it's high, if your conversion rate's really high, it means maybe raise your price.
Yeah, I have a conversion rate that is about 31%,
Okay.
but I'm not raising my price. It's they are personal choices. I think my product is priced fairly,
Right.
and I have a product line. The other products from the same line non doesn't have the don't have the same conversion rate, and
Right.
so I feel like it's okay.
Okay. So then in theory, I just sorted it by sold rate. Some of my things have no sold rates because they're free products. They wouldn't have no
Mhm.
sold. But you're saying that in theory, I could maybe raise the price for this systemic dog
Yeah,
discrimination one because it's so high. Okay, but I
yeah.
think it's a fair price. I like it there too. Okay, I get that. So now my question is, I'm just going to undo that. So my second best selling product is this bundle here, transferable skills. It has a sold rate of 1.6%.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah. There is a reason bundles have a lower conversion rate.
do they? That's
Yes,
oh,
because they are more expensive, so less people buy
okay, maybe.
it.
So I'm gonna.
I know everything. Did you
Well, no, no,
notice
no.
that?
I I'm not trusting you. I just there's a lot of information in the TPT world
Yeah.
that for me personally, I like to see firsthand information. Like, so show me the numbers, show me the data. I made this spreadsheet that I'm going to share for free, and it's going to show us. You just insert your data. It's going to show us our product preview rate. Um, so let's just make this here. Our wish list rate, our download rate, and our sold rate. So if you were to guess how I calculated this, Enrica, what do you think the product preview rate? How did I figure that out?
Product preview rate is the number of previews over page views. and
Yeah.
multiply
Okay.
it by
So
100.
and yeah, so product previews. So for example, here I have 1,300 product previews for this resource.
Yeah.
There were 3,200 page views. So it should be
1,300 divided by 3,200 times 100.
times 100. Okay. So 1,300 divided by 32 times 100 is a 40% conversion rate. So that means 40% of the people who landed on this product looked at the product preview. What does TPT say about that? Like, not TPT.
I have my data written here, so I can help, you know.
You mean when to work on your product description, when to work on your product cover? You have numbers there?
Yeah, I have numbers.
Okay, so
So
what
let
does the
me
world say?
think. Let me see if I can find it because, okay. First of all, we need to remember that data are not accurate
Yeah.
below 300 views. So
Okay.
you need to wait to have 300 views. So if your previews and page views should be on 15-20%.
So the preview should be a 15%, 15 to 20% preview rate.
Mm-hmm.
Is okay, wait. So a preview rate of 15 to 20% is good.
Yeah,
Okay, so what does that mean if I have a preview rate of 40%?
that is really good. It
Okay,
means that your cover is great.
okay, what does it mean? So this is my bundle, and this is I think this is my bundle.
No, it's yeah, there is another below.
I have
Okay,
another
that's it.
bundle.
Yeah, you have a lot of bundles.
I do. I think my growth mindset bundle. I think this is it. I don't know. Where was I looking at? Maybe it's this transferable skills, 6Cs versus Chat GPT. This is the bundle I
Okay,
want to
yeah.
talk about. I'm going to make
And
it.
it has a product preview rate that is 3%, so you should work on your cover.
I should work on
Because
my cover. Is that what
yeah,
you're?
because people just say it and doesn't stop, don't stop.
Okay, so I'm going to change this now. So if it's below, what was a good preview rate? We said it was
15%.
so I'm going to make this 15%. There we go. Done. So that means, yeah, you're right. So, what's halfway between 15 and like
15 and 20.
20 is easier. Math, I tell you. Okay. The halfway point is 10. Okay, so there we go. So I've just changed the spreadsheet so that it instantly calculates your product preview rate. And if it's above 20%, it's green. If it's below 20%, it turns shades until it's like red.
Right.
So you're saying I need to change anything that's in red. This is I should work on my preview. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. What do they say? Do they say anything about wish list rate?
No.
Okay,
I
so
know nothing about, I never heard anything about wish list. Also because there is something related to buying from the app on the phone so that you can't do it. So you might wish list and then I don't know. I really have no idea. I heard something about that, but I'm not sure. I just think that people wish list a product for so many reasons that is not a good data.
okay, so
You
you
know,
and I, again, have opposite ideas here. But let me just change that here. So this might scare people. I might actually go back to the original one because then everything's red and people will get grumpy. Why is everything red? But so when I run Facebook ads for businesses, one of the things is sometimes you don't like if you're trying to run a conversion, like if you're telling Facebook to optimize who you send ads to based on who actually buys. Sometimes you don't have enough people who actually buy. So then you go one step before that in the funnel, which is putting it into the shopping cart. right?
Oh, yeah.
And then one step before that is putting it on a wish list. And then one step before that is looking at the preview. And one step before that is landing on the page view, right? If we're telling a Facebook algorithm who to target. So that's why I wonder if wish list rate actually is a boost. Like if you actually got people to wish list it, even if they didn't buy, maybe it's an indicator.
I'm not sure. Honestly, I don't think so, but
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So it's up in the air. Download rate. What is download rate is just the sold rate, but for free products. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna hide wish list and I'm gonna hide download just for the sake of conversation.
Mm-hmm.
So let's look at this product. Where's my product? Here it is. So this is my best-selling product. And let's say I want to work on this product to improve it. What does it mean how do I know if I should work on the cover or the preview?
Oh, I would work on both.
Okay.
First thing is the cover, because the cover, it's what people see when they scroll on the app or on computer. This is what they see. This is the first impression of your products.
Okay.
And so, first thing is that. In my case, that I have a lot of digital products, I don't care too much about the previews. Normally, I create a PDF with the cover and the thumbnails,
Yeah.
and then I create a video preview because I think it describes better how the product works. But this is something that is related to the fact that I have digital games. So I have to show the game.
Okay. So would you agree with this? If you have a good cover, they might click on your product in TPT search.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. Which would
absolutely.
it'll improve page views. Is that right?
Yes,
So
absolutely.
is it fair to say if your page views are low, improve your cover?
Absolutely. I
Okay.
agree.
Is there a magic number?
Maybe it's not enough. You might need to work on your product description and work on your CEO,
Okay. So improve
SEO.
Oh, okay. You're right. But that starts to get into a complicated thing about where you show up in search and where you
Yeah,
but you're right.
because if you are on page 98, nobody's gonna find you.
Okay. But would it be fair to say the first paragraph of your product
Yeah,
because it
it's
shows
called like snippet, the first three lines on your
yeah.
description.
Okay. So I want to so I've heard about this product, Your Data Playbook.
Oh yeah,
So
I'd love to use
I
it,
would
but
love to use it too.
it's so expensive that it's really out of my league right now.
I've never used it. I'm not an affiliate. I know some people on the internet are. And I was trying to your is it Your Data Playbook? Is that what it is? Is that what
Yeah,
it's called? I remember looking, I think it's this one. It's lit teaching. So I remember, so if you could afford it, I would be very interested in using it because it automates access to your data.
yeah,
Like that alone is worth it. Like actually, I wouldn't say worth it, but that alone would be very interesting, I think, for me. So here's what I find really interesting. They have this. This is someone who's an affiliate, I think, and I think they're an affiliate because if I hover on the link, if I copy the link, if I paste it up here, I see the word A or the letter A, and then it looks like a
mhm,
code. So that looks like an affiliate code, but it may or may not be. But see, I see here it says add previews, consider traffic generation, consider price
yeah,
optimization. But this is all basically the stuff that you just talked about, isn't it? Like in terms,
yeah.
okay. So
The difference between me and them is that they know exactly what and when to do it. I don't. I
right,
have no idea.
so I'm confused. Couldn't you? And by the way, I know a lot of people. Like at the last time I made a video that included the word Your Data Playbook. Some people who are Your Data Playbook fans, and she also happened to be an affiliate for their program, replied and said, actually, that's not what Your Data Playbook is, and it's not a fair comparison. So please check out the other video. This is not a fair comparison. Your Data Playbook is an awesome product, which is
it's something
like,
completely different.
yeah, it's like the iPhone of phones, and we are talking about a do-it-yourself. Oh, cool! You can make a little like $30 phone, or like so we're not comparing the same thing, right? But based on these colors, can't I say if my product preview rate is low, then I need to work on my product description?
Yes, of course.
Okay,
Of course.
so I'm just going to add a line here. I don't know where. If red, work on product description. Is that a fair sentence?
Yeah.
Okay. How do I know if I should work on the covers? I guess
if you have a low
product previews
conversion between page views and
sold rate.
No, I think this one. If red work on covers,
yeah,
and product descriptions, I think it's both.
See, I think the product preview is they landed on your page because they have the page view, and then based on the way you've written in the product description.
Oh yeah, if the page view is low, you have to work on your cover.
So okay, so then let's just I like this kind of stuff, so let's just add it in here.
Yeah, we're way out of time.
Oh, we are.
Also at half an hour, and we said 10 minutes.
Yeah. Okay. So wait, but this is important because people need to be able to do this for free.
Yeah.
Right.
If you have low views, work on your cover.
Okay. So wait, let me just put here page views. And this is, why is that showing as a percentage? There we go. No. Math. This is just a plain number, automatic. There we go. 393. Boom. Paste it in. I'm going to make this, let's just clear the formatting. I'm going to share this with everyone, by the way, if you want to clear a copy of this format. How do I clear the formatting? I don't even see it. Okay, so I'm going to add a conditional rule here. Format, conditional formatting, colors. Oh, maybe it's not going to let me. Okay, so page view.
I'm not sure.
And this is F3. I don't know why it wants to give it a color. That didn't work. Okay, if I make this a color, a conditional formatting, color scale, Q to Q. Oh, I'm not going to be able to. I'm going to do it over here. I'll fix it in the version that I share with people. So if I make this and I add conditional formatting and I make this a color scale and I change it to something magical like this, okay, this means you can tell your worst products right away.
Okay, yeah.
Is there a specific number? Is like 300 the magic number?
They say that below 300 data are not reliable.
Okay.
So,
reliable? Okay. 300.
So you have to wait for 300 data.
Okay. So then what would be a good number? Like a good number of page views?
I have no idea.
Okay. So then
I really don't.
Okay. So maybe this one here, we'll have to think about it. But if red, work on covers and product snippet. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to share with you. Actually, Enrica, would this be useful for you if you had this?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Yes,
so here's how you get this. But Enrica, you can't download it yet because I haven't. I have a different version here. Because the other day in the Zoom Homework Club, we figured out that actually it would be useful to know based on geography. I'm just going to all based on geography where people are buying. So this is based on your sales data, and I'll make a proper tutorial video here. And the reason why I wanted to do this was because I wanted to see if people in Ontario were buying more, right? Because I'm niching down.
Oh.
So this is a spreadsheet. And I made a website that is not at all connected to your data playbook. It's called yourfreedataplaybook.com. And I'm giving this as a free download, right?
Wow,
Right?
I'm
And
going to subscribe.
wait, before people get upset because they're going to say, oh, you're kind of like, this is confusing. This is your data playbook. So click on the about page, and I'm going to explain very quickly. I'm not comparing this to what your data playbook is. Your data playbook, I don't work for them. They both, like Jared and Beth, they look like lovely people. They do a lot for the TPT community. They do TPT forwards. And if you can afford their product, and consider it, because they have a private Facebook group with other people who can afford their product. So, like-minded people, you'll be able to chat,
Yeah,
right? Like that's the value of that community that they've made. But I think there's a problem with TPT not providing high quality data for everyone, right?
yeah,
And it means
I
that
agree.
you either can't analyze the data well, or you have to pay money to analyze the data well, and then it's no longer a free playing field. So I will make a proper video explaining my opinion about this. This is not at all connected with your data playbook, but it's just the Google spreadsheet. And even then, people will get confused, I think, because Google Sheets can be tricky. So what are your thoughts? Because I've never actually talked about this with anyone yet.
I love it. I love
Okay.
it. It's amazing, and I hope I will able to use it and not only watch it, because I love numbers. I watch numbers, and then none of my decision is based on that.
Yeah,
So
none of my
I need to work on that.
but
You know.
another TPT seller in the SEO Entrepreneur Forum was saying, like, they're feeling burnt out. They're working on their blog. It's not working. They want to go back to focusing on TPT. And so this is to help them. And I'll share this video with them. But basically, okay, here's your data. Here's your spreadsheet. Look at where the numbers are. What's in red? What do you need to work on?
Yeah.
One disclaimer: I cannot provide free support for this, because even though it's your free data playbook, like, I have to make money at some point, like, if we're being honest. So I can't provide free support because I just don't have the time, and I have to feed my family and myself. So if you are SEOtpreneur Pro, like Enrica,
I
there
will have.
private forum. And you can ask your questions like, hey, I tried this, it didn't work, and I'll make a screen recording video to help you out. And then how do I make money? Well, this is just a lead magnet. It's a free lead magnet to sort of build trust and show you what we can do, so that eventually you get a website with us, right? With Teacherpreneur. So that's it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think we are way out
We're
of
way
time.
over. Sorry about that, everyone. And we will see you next week.
Bye.
Okay.
Have
Bye-bye.
a wonderful week.